you see failure and handle emotions or feelings and thoughts that come with failure? Common misconception is that achieving our goals is a straightforward path to success. We all know that's not the case. Because if you speak to successful individuals, they encounter various highs and various lows throughout their journey. Face obstacles, make mistakes, experience failures, and celebrate victories. Many of us fear in silence changing our lifestyle because we anticipate we're gonna fail anyway. And then we lack the coping mechanisms to handle failure. When you are at the down point of your journey, in that bottom part of your journey, and things don't turn out the way you expected, what do? You follow these 3 steps. Failure is just a setback. It cannot define who you are. So drop the drama, define and redefine your strategy, test again, and retest again until you get your desired outcome. You have to know how to deal with failure, because if you don't, you could spend the rest of your life avoiding it. And when you're avoiding failure, you can hinder your personal growth. You cannot find your way to wellness and get rid of their disease and prevent you from experiencing life to the fullest. And what is life if you can't live it to the fullest, right? Hi everyone! I am Dr. Adelita and welcome to my Sunday Drive. If you are in search for a holistic lifestyle medicine and a plant-based well-being guide, or if you've caught the bug for healthy living and find yourself wanting to feel happier, wanting to be healthier, or maybe you're just ready for just a small twist or a minor change in your lifestyle, perhaps you've already done that starting on but feel stuck, then you've come to the right place, because here you have me as your guide. As an internal medicine doctor and a certified holistic medicine lifestyle practitioner, my journey from conquering diabetes and weight issues and allergies and stomach problems to embracing a healthier lifestyle is a transformation I hold dear in my heart. Among life's treasures, I genuinely value good health, because I think that's the greatest gift one can receive. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter where you are at your journey. Creating videos is my way of giving back to the world the health knowledge and life lessons I've learned and experienced in my journey to better health. And I am committed to the belief that there are many people out there, maybe you're one of them, that still want to seek the truth and desperately need ideas that can profoundly help enhance their physical, mental, emotional, and psychological well-being. So stick around with me, because today I'm going to give you a strong dose, I'll say a mega dose of motivation, because today we're going to be focusing on how to manage failures. And you can see that in different contexts of your life, but there is a step or steps to take on how to go through the failures without destructing yourself or without becoming a victim in that process. How do you see failure and handle, here's the thing, not just seeing failure, but how do you handle emotions or feelings and thoughts that come with failure? Let me share with you why I decided this topic today. So last year, while in the Philippines, I had the opportunity to address about 100 high school students at my alma mater school for a career talk. This activity is organized, a career conference. This is organized by schools, I just noticed, for graduating high school students, where professionals from various fields are invited to speak and share their journeys, like engineers, doctors, lawyers, accountants, entrepreneurs or businessmen, firemen, bankers, or whatever career they can think of. And they invite these people who are in that field. So I got invited, and I think it's cool because it helps students gain firsthand insights and consider if they can envision themselves pursuing the same path of career. So the students can also engage with the speaker by asking questions. Now, this year, I'm thrilled to be invited again for a career in medicine talk in the same school, in my school. And the event is done virtually. I'm here in the US and my school is in the Philippines. That happened 2 days ago. So I want to share with you what I have shared with them. Okay? A slide, because I think that it's really going to help, as this will resonate with you in various aspects of your life and health journey too. So I explained to the students that a common misconception is that achieving our goals is a straightforward path, a simple walk, just a walk in the park to success, as shown here in the picture above, a straight line. People think that success looks like this. We all know that's not the case, right? We all know that's not the case. Because if you speak to successful individuals, whether in improving health habits, adopting a better diet, advancing their careers, improving or strengthening relationships, whatever that is, they will honestly admit that their journey to success could have been more linear. What it really looks like is this. Down here, it looks like this inside look of their lives. Every time they set themselves up to better and healthier, they all went through this pattern of journey. They encounter various highs and various lows throughout their journey, face obstacles, make mistakes, experience failures, and celebrate victories every now and then. Success, and I told the students, success is not a goal. Success is not a point in time where you said, I achieve it. Success is actually a journey. And each experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to personal growth, contributes to resilience to trials and disappointments, and the development of valuable skills and insights. Through navigating this ups and downs in their journey, they gain a deeper understanding of who they are, what goals really mean to them, and the path they are on. You'll be surprised. Successful people will actually also tell you that their journey of ups and downs teaches them to decide who these people they want to keep or let go in their lives to make their journey more meaningful, joyful, lighter, and sustainable. So I shared my failures with the students, and one of the students asked, here's her question, what are the steps to embracing failures? How did you handle the pressure from others and from yourself? Especially from yourself. Wow. It's fascinating how children nowadays are posing such thought-provoking questions. But I admire their courage to ask that question. As adults, we often struggle with the same questions, don't we? Many of us fear in silence, changing our lifestyle because we anticipate we're going to fail anyway. So why start? And then we lack the coping mechanisms to handle failure. That's why many people don't even start. Even if they know in their hearts and in their minds that they're made for more. that they can do better. But as adults, don't we fear out failures? We do most of the time, right? So here's a direct message for students and anyone facing similar challenges. And I say this with utmost humility as I am carving my own journey and applying these steps, and I find it to be very helpful. Don't close this video without learning my 3 simple steps to deal with failure. You have to know how to deal with failure, because if you don't, you could spend the rest of your life avoiding it. And when you're avoiding failure, you can hinder your personal growth. You cannot find your way to wellness and get rid of their disease and prevent you from experiencing life to the fullest. And what is life if you can't live it to the fullest, right? Evading failure just because you don't know how to cope with it means missing out on the essence of truly living and could result in being stuck. When you're stuck, you don't grow. Now, when you are at the down point of your journey, in that bottom part of your journey, and things don't turn out the way you expected, what do? You follow these 3 steps. You ready? All right. First thing you're going to do when things don't turn out the way you wanted, or expected. First step, accept failure ASAP. Accept failure as soon as possible. Why? Because you have no choice. We have no choice. It's part of life. And you are alive, right? You are living, you're breathing. And part of being alive is to accept whatever that comes with it, whatever that comes with life. And as much as we savor the beauty and the joy of life, we also have to accept the not so beautiful part of life, and that's failure. To me, it just doesn't make sense to deny something, to prolong the agony by denying something that's part of being alive. To me, it's just ridiculous. It's like telling yourself not to drink water so that you don't pee. Not to try so that you don't fail and you don't grow and you don't live. Or it's also like you don't wear clothes, so you don't have to do the laundry. That's ridiculous, right? So, what are you going to do? You're going to accept failure because it's part of life. And nobody, no matter who you are, is immune to failure. So the sooner you accept it, the better your life will be. Now, after accepting failure, the step 2, the second step is, hear me out here, drop the drama. Drop the drama and reflect on the experience. Why do I need to drop the drama? Because it's very important. If you don't drop the drama, you cannot reflect on the experiences logically. You cannot think rationally. So drop the drama and reflect on the experience. How? Is what you're going to do. You're going to take time to reflect on what led to the failure. And you're going to identify any lessons or insights you can gain from that experience, from that heartache. And then you're going to consider what you can learn and how you can grow from this setback. Remember, failure is just a setback. Failure is just a setback, and that's all it is. I don't know why we see failure sometimes as the end of the world kind of feeling, right? Perhaps we tend to exaggerate failure unnecessarily, and that's why maybe we over-dramatized failure. Like it's the end of the world when it's not. And here's the truth. If failure is just setbacks, then setbacks are opportunities to grow, to learn, and grow and learn. These are stepping stones to moving toward your future, moving toward that goal, moving towards something you've been wanting to have. A healthy body, a healthy spirit, a healthy mind, whatever that is. That's why failure is meant to be experienced by anybody who is living, because failure is setbacks, and setbacks are opportunities to grow and learn. So, why would we run away from failure then, or avoid if it's an opportunity to grow? Have you considered that? Have you asked yourself of that? I've been asking myself of that question. And the more I ask that question, the more it becomes more clearer to me that the problem is not failure. The problem is the way I see failure. I over dramatized it. And I realized that that's why failure is part of life, because life itself demands us to grow. If we are not growing, if you are not growing, emotionally, psychologically, physically, you are dying. And even if you think you are just stuck, no, I'm just stuck. I'm not dying. I'm just stuck. I just love to be where I am right now. I'm happy. Really? When you're stuck, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're slowly dying. That's number 2. So again, accept failure as soon as possible. Then drop the trauma and reflect on the experience and gain as much insights from that experience as possible. And the third step is adjust your strategy. And then after you adjust your strategy, you test it and repeat. What does that mean? You are going to utilize the lessons learned from failure to refine your strategies. Maybe you just need to establish a new goal or new objectives. Or maybe you need to learn how to tackle obstacles in a new or different angle, right? Whatever that looks like, whatever lesson or message your failure give you, take it and then strategize a new plan and test it. It's not enough that you're just strategizing that in your mind. You've got to execute it. You have to try again. And when you fail again, you got to do the step 1, 2, 3 again. And if you fail again, do the step 1, 2, 3 again. That's test and repeat. So adjust your strategy, test, and repeat. And I tell you, when you use these 3 steps in sequence, okay? In sequence, you may think that everything appears as just a string of unsuccessful attempts. Well, it's not. It's actually a path leading you to your objective, to your goal, to becoming healthy. Maybe you want to reverse your diabetes, or maybe you want to lose weight, 40 pounds, or maybe you want to lessen your chance of getting sick. You want to get off medication, whatever that is. Every time you fail is not just a string of unsuccessful attempts. They are stepping stones toward your goal. Think about it as just like an ascending. It's just like you want to go to the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor of your house. What do? You take 1 step at a time of the stairs, right? That's just the same way in our lives. Whatever thing we set ourselves on for a journey, failure is just a setback that makes you want to think and should think, rethink, retest, redo without drama. Now, remember that failure is not the end of the road. It is a temporary obstacle in your journey towards success. Instead of looking at it as something to be fearful and distressed and unhappy, turn those failures into stepping stones that propel you toward your goal. And this way, it's easy to what? Easy to focus on your long-term goal. Long-term goal. And it's easier for you to stay positive. It's easier for you to persevere with determination, resilience, whatever life takes you. Embrace failures as an opportunities for you to grow, to be resilient, and to self-discovery. And I always tell my patients, and anybody who wants to achieve, to embrace a healthier lifestyle, you will realize that it's not just changing what food you put on your plate, but it's actually rediscovering who you are, discovering your strengths, knowing your weakness, and striving how to bring that weakness out in the surface so you can modify, change, and strengthen them. And by facing failures as a setback or just setbacks, you can face it with positive outlook, with compassion, self-love, and desire to learn, transform yourself, transform these failures into valuable lessons that nobody can teach you but you, and drive you towards success in the future. My last and final word. Failure is just a setback. It cannot define who you are. So drop the drama, define and redefine your strategy, test again, and retest again until you get your desired outcome. I hope that I have administered a strong dose of motivational medicine today. All my videos are recorded and available on my website, here in this group, and in my YouTube channel. It's the Lifestyle Changer MD. Please feel free to share and replay as often as you want. If you want to be reminded of this and be motivated again, if you want it a daily dose, replay again. Please don't forget to share, and you may drop your comments in the comment section. I'm happy to read them. And don't forget, love yourself first. I hope you'll make it a Sunday routine to join me live here on my Facebook channel, The Lifestyle Changer MD, or Facebook group, The Lifestyle Changer MD, for your weekly dose of motivation and tidbits of health education, health wisdom that can help you take control for better dietary and lifestyle choices. I'm here live every Sunday. That's 8 a.m. Pacific time or 11 a.m. Eastern time. And to my kababayans in the Philippines, that's every Sunday, 11 p.m. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.